Grand evening, grand evening. I'm outside doing my routine. It's 75 degrees Fahrenheit, southern Texas. It's about 8 p.m. The temperature is supposed to get even cooler later on in the night. And as you can see, if you look at my kerosene, my small little kerosene lantern I'm burning right now, the wind is blowing pretty good out here. It feels good with the wind blowing. And as usual, when I'm sitting out here in the micro food forest at night, in the cool of the fall, perfect weather, I'm thinking about the things that are happening in the U.S. with the economy and everything else that's going on. I was watching a little bit of the news, and the Democrats were complaining and crying about SNAP benefits, EBT benefits. SNAP benefits is what's called, back in the day, we called it food stamps. And they were saying that people who get these benefits were saying that it's a possibility that they could be cut off their EBT SNAP benefits if this government shutdown continues to go on. Could that be possible? I don't know. It could be possible. It may not be. It could not be. It may not be possible if Trump uses an executive order to stop it. But could it be possible? And what I'm saying is, these people are actually blaming the president for the government shutdown, and unfortunately, that's why it's important to know how government works. It's important to know who has the power to shut the government down on the Republican side and the Democrat side, and how they vote. The votes that your elected politicians, whether they say yay or nay, is what shuts the government down, not the president. The president cannot shut the government down, people. It's your elected officials who can shut the government down. And unfortunately, for all these people who are on SNAP benefits, who are on EBT, SNAP and EBT benefits are the same thing. Basically food stamps. What these people should be doing, and most of these people who are on these benefits, I would say probably 99% of them are Democrats. What these people should do is get out their phones and email the Democrat politicians that they voted for to open back up the government. Because the people who are complaining about SNAP, EBT benefits, their elected officials, Democrats, are the ones who shut the government down. The Democratic Party shut the government down. So if this thing gets to the point where EBT, SNAP benefits are shut down, they should be blaming their own elected officials, Democrats, The Democrats will be the reasons why they don't get their SNAP and EBT benefits. And it's crazy how the media in the US, whether they're a Democratic media station or a Republican media station, it's crazy how the media will actually lie to people and put out the wrong information about what's really going on. That's why it's so important that we learn to actually learn and read for ourselves to find out what's really going on and stop listening to the fake news media. Because the media, the news stations, they put out news for ratings. So they're trying to get high. They're trying to get high ratings. They don't care if the information they're putting out is wrong. They don't care about that. They care about getting high ratings and marketing and making money. And as this government shutdown goes on, and it's going to go, it's probably going to continue to go on, because the Republicans are not going to bend when it comes to giving legal migrants free benefits, as far as EBT, SNAP benefits, free medical, stop deporting them. That's not going to happen. And that's what the Democrats want. That's what they really want. And that's what I'm seeing. And like I said, I'm not a Republican, and I'm not a Democrat. I'm independent. But I am conservative. I am conservative to a certain extent. I am conservative, and I do believe that in order to be in this country, you have to go through a process to be in this country. You just can't come over the border and just be here without going through the process and then get free benefits from American citizens who are taxpayers. You can't do that. You should go through the process. So that's just my personal view on it. So that's what I wanted to talk about. And today I did some work on my aquaponics system. I got that back the way I wanted it. The pump, one of the pumps went out, so I had to replace that pump. And I added some hydrogen clay pebbles into the grow bed, and it's running good again, the way I want it to go. So as the world turns, as we say, I see that Amazon had a global problem with this internet service that went down, which caused a lot of problems for lots of businesses. I see the world of AI. Also, Apple stock got to the highest it's ever been. The highest it's ever been. It got over 261 a share, I believe. The highest it's ever been. Even in this economy, the stock market's doing good. People are asking, well, how can the stock market do so good when in these hard economic times with high inflation and so forth, high interest rates? If you're not doing your own research and finding out why everything's doing so good, especially AI stocks are doing very well. I'm in AI stocks. That's what I buy. And it's going to continue to do well, even in this economy that we're going through right now. Times have changed now. We are in a big shift. So I'm going to end this video, get inside, eat a little something. You guys have a nice Monday night. Those were the few things that were on my mind. What's going on from a political standpoint, government shutdown, and the stock market. Remember, we got to take care of ourselves, because at the end of the day, ain't nobody coming to save you. You got to save yourself.